The world that we live in today is vivid and fast-paced, but the world as we know it wasn't always this bright. Fire was used by early humans as a source of food and warmth, but later on used as a source of light, such as the candle. As technology and ideas flourished, the candle was phased out and the light bulb was produced. I am Earl, and today we will be taking a journey as to how the light bulb became what it is today.
Audio Jungle.
What exactly is a light bulb? A light bulb is a glass bulb inserted into a lamp or a socket in the ceiling that provides light by passing an electric current through a filament or a pocket of inert gas. There are various types of light bulbs. Bethina is a current professor in the University of Manila, tackling important details regarding history of technology.
Actually, there were many attempts in creating the light bulb, but the one being used now commercially is the one made by Thomas Edison in 1879. And to add to this, it was actually made out of glass and carbon rods, which was held together by electrodes and electricity.
Although Thomas Edison's light bulb is the one accepted today, there were many others who attempted to create the light bulb before him. Riko Abiera, currently taking up his studies in the Salle University, is an expert on the history of light bulbs.
The first ever recorded light bulb in history was in 1802 by Humphrey Davy, but it could not be applied commercially. And in 1840, Warren de la Rue was able to make a light bulb that was made out of platinum, but it was too costly to mass produce. And around 1850 to around 1870, Joseph Swan made a light bulb that used carbonized paper filament in a glass bulb. This did not last too long, and so it was not applied commercially. And on July 24, 1874, Henry Woodland and Matthew Evans used carbon rods held between electrodes in a glass cylinder filled with nitrogen. Woodland and Evans couldn't commercialize it properly, so it was bought by Edison and he further improved the product. And from there, he partnered with J.P. Morgan to market and commercialize the product.
Fun fact! Joseph Swan is the true inventor of the light bulb. He patented a way to bring a filament to a white hot state without causing fire, a year ahead of Thomas Edison.
Dr. Djoshu Tuazon is a scientist serving his country in his field of expertise in physical sciences, chemistry, and electrical matters.
An incandescent light bulb produces light by passing an electric current through a small wire in a light bulb while in a vacuum, while LED, on the other hand, uses gallium as a semiconductor to produce light, as compared to incandescent light bulbs. CFL light bulbs, as compared to incandescent light bulbs, produce light differently. In a CFL, electricity is driven through a tube with argon and a small amount of mercury vapor.
Fun fact! If a person in every 110 million American homes change their 60-watt bulb to a compact fluorescent bulb, there's gonna be enough power for a city with 1.5 billion people.
Currently residing in the Muntinlupa College of Electricity, Professor Clarence shares experiences on how light bulbs work as well as how they are made. Fluorescent lamps, or CFL, was invented by Heinrich Geisler and Julius Plucker. It was made of glass, ceramic, mercury, and phosphor. There are many improvements to Edison's creations. Namely, it was first created with platinum, but due to its high price and low resistance, they chose to change it into a carbonized thread. Furthermore, they changed it to a cardboard filament, which was followed by a carbonized bamboo filament that could last over 1200 hours. Presently, light-emitting diodes, or LEDs, were made by Nick Holonyak Jr. and General Electric, or GE. It's priced at $10 or lower and made of gallium phosphide or gallium arsenide.
Daddy. 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 One more? One more, please? Okay.
Mula noon hanggang ngayon, Jollibee pa rin. By replacing one incandescent light bulb with a CFL light bulb, you can keep half a ton of carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere over the life of the bulb. If everyone in the United States used energy-efficient lighting, we could retire 90 average-sized power plants. On the other hand, switching from incandescent light bulbs to LED light bulbs saves up to 80% of energy used, and it could last 25 times longer. Light bulbs have drastically changed the world. Without them, we would be using candles at night, which are a more dangerous alternative as they would make it hard for us to breathe because of the fact that it burns oxygen and it could catch on fire. It seems as if the light bulb just keeps getting better and better, and in my opinion, the light bulb is here to stay with us for a long time. There is no darkness in this universe, just the absence of light. People fail to realize how important light bulbs are. Just imagine walking alone on the street, not knowing what's coming at you, studying in a room without light, or even the little things like cooking without being able to see what you're reaching for. This is why the existence of light bulbs have been so essential to the progress of our world. Because it is the one that has given us the ability to see, the one which gave us the gift of sight.